What a strange looking door. I wonder what could be behind door number 1. A very glitchy wall. Heyo people, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. DX. Still not quite used to that. I'm WhiteBladeZero, and if you don't know me, I don't blame you. Last time, we got ourselves a bit of a makeover with some new kicks, a new ring on our wrist, and managed to temporarily get another Chaos Emerald, but was then snatched away by Eggman in Casinopolis. In this episode, we're jumping right into another action stage with Sonic. Yep, Ice Cap. I really gotta learn to talk through these things. And of course, our mission is to get the Chaos Emerald. Now that enemy I just beat, you have to jump on him twice. The only way you're gonna do it. Now, Ice Cap. It's an interesting stage, alright. This is a little bit finicky here. See, we have this. I don't know where the 1 is, but that's fine because if I can demonstrate. Yeah, that's a big if. Well, actually, is the 1 nearby? It's obviously not over there. And of course, heat is now going up to my neighbors upstairs. If you hear any clicking, that's it. That's heat going up pipes in my wall. Very annoying. So anyway, if I can just get Sonic to cooperate here. There we go. There's a little shortcut through this area. But I'm not doing that. Nuh-uh. Shortcuts are for speedrunners. Didn't know about those, honestly. What if we go all the way over here, through the spring? If we go this way.
Hang on to the icicle and jump. You should be able to jump backwards, but don't hold on too long. You'll slip right off.
Yeah, obviously that wasn't exactly a good demonstration, but you get the idea of what this mechanic is all about. So just try and aim yourself carefully on these things, but of course, like the orb said, don't stay on too long. Otherwise you'll have to start all over. And the rocket right back to where we just were. All for a few extra rings. Now we're in Area 2 with some very eerie music, to say the least. Well, I don't know if I'd call it eerie, really, but it's definitely interesting, and of course, CPU Tails is not very intelligent. Well, had to stay true to his Genesis background, I suppose. Alright, rings over there point in that direction, but I want to go this way because ring boxes. Well, why else? Whoop. Yeah, sometimes using the homing attack, you do not bounce off the target, you just go right through it. This gets pretty tedious, but as far as I'm aware, this is the only stage that has this mechanic. So luckily, we don't have to worry about it too much.
Be careful not to fall off.
Yeah, that kinda goes without saying. But the best part of this stage has yet to come. Or is yet to come. Okay. Glitch alert. Major glitch alert, but okay. Alright, and with that, we've gone through this, and that's the same checkpoint we went through when we first got to this area. So that makes me wonder, unless that bridge blocks the way, is it possible to speedrun through that just to skip this area? I'd like to see someone prove that. if it's possible. Now for probably the best part about this stage. Whoa, baby! Hang on to your shoes. It's boarding time. Now, I don't believe that avalanche is really going to hurt you. I think it's just there for show. Because this section's actually pretty easy. As to be expected. Although it does get annoying when you get to some kind of hill or something and you're forced to jump. That, for some reason, slows you down. And I don't know why that booster thing was there, because you just go right into a wall anyways. Yeah, probably just designer error. This is really fast, really intense. Probably faster than even Sonic can run. Not. Alright, just press the A button at the right moment on those ramps. You can do a trick to get some real speed. It also helps you kind of skip, well, okay, admittedly, a small fraction of this area. But, yeah, nice to look at anyway. Nice airtime. A lot of speed, too. Now these guys, I have no idea what they are, and I have no idea if they can even hurt you. Over here is a shortcut. Just turn to the left at the right moment, and there. It's a very minor shortcut, but at a later time with a later character, that might be useful to us. Alright, now for this. In the future of this Let's Play, be sure to get used to seeing this. And I already failed it. You probably know what it is. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun going through that. But just ahead is the Chaos Emerald. Bingo! And has anyone else noticed that Tails is not behind us now? I guess he stayed behind to avoid the avalanche. Does that mean he's now snowbound?
Yeah, not bad.
No, not good. Alright, now that we're done here, it's time we move on. Now I should let you know right now, I now have the results for what you guys wanted me to do with the Chow Garden. The Chow has been decided, and so has the name. However, at the moment, I only have very few animals with me, so I'm gonna hold off on revealing it until later. Because right now, you can see a little red speck way over there. If you think that's red. And by the way, I forgot to mention, if you want to know how to do that first person thing, or kind of first person, just use the C-stick. But as soon as you move, you're out of it. So let's check that out.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now! What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
A boss battle without a name. Knuckles the Echidna. He first appeared in Sonic 3, as a rival to Sonic, but honestly, well, he was just fooled by Eggman back then. So really all you have to do is just hit these guys 3 times and you're done. And it's pretty easy.
Oh no. Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Eggman.
Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald!
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again!
Me? What about you?
Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds. Chaos! These are for you, my friend.
He transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack!
I hope you're used to mashing A buttons, because now we gotta fight with Chaos 4. 4 Chaos Emeralds. Eggman's already got half of them. Or rather, technically Chaos has half of them, not Eggman. Eggman practically gave them to Chaos, and I wish the camera would focus here. So the only way you can damage Chaos this time is if you hit him while he's risen. Apparently, even as a liquidy, strange creature or whatever, he can't survive in water. While you're in the water, your mobility is very limited, and I think if you stay too long, you get damaged. Yep, you do. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nope, he's going into another attack. Splits himself into 4 segments, and they just home in after you. But luckily, they stop going after a while. Honestly, with Sonic, this is really the hardest time you're going to fight this boss. Yes, one thing this game is known for is using the same boss over and over with multiple characters. Chaos 4 is a big example of this. You'll fight Chaos 4 2 more times after this. So it's not just Sonic. You can probably guess who else has to fight him. Honestly, when I was a kid playing the Dreamcast version, this boss kept me stuck for a little while. Probably because I wasn't quite used to the idea. Alright, Chaos has 1 more hit to go. At this point, he'll take a little bit longer to get out. So he'll do more of that flip thing, where he'll sink some of the lily pads and apparently rise the others? I don't know. So really just keep jumping around all willy-nilly, avoid him at all costs, make sure you don't get hit by any of his attacks, and you should be good with this boss. Wait till he pops up, there he is, and wham!
Hey, I'll play with you some other time!
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Knuckles is now playable. Very nice. There's another little detail that I like in the hub world, especially during the main story. Other characters that you can play as in the game will just sometimes randomly appear here, and you can talk to them.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
Although they don't say anything interesting. So Eggman's got himself a flying fortress, huh? Where are you supposed to disappear to all of a sudden? It was up in the sky, but The sky she is bare. Well, let's get in that tornado and go after him.
Sonic, wait here for a second. Sonic, hop in. Let's go.
And our first instance of a sub-game. This is Sky Chase. It's kind of like a Star Foxy shoot 'em up kind of thing. Just press the A button to fire a little Gatling gun here, but hold A and you can lock onto enemies to fire homing missiles. This is really the best way you're gonna want to take out enemies. Just have that cursor lock onto enemies and let loose. But you can only lock onto 6 at a time. Until those are taken care of, you can't lock on anymore. Or until they just go off screen. Luckily, you can shoot multiples if they haven't disappeared yet, providing you're still holding that A button. Or any button, really. It doesn't have to be A. But yeah. And you notice there is now a health bar. You can only take so much damage. You take too much, you're gonna fall. And there are no checkpoints in this sub-stage. Sorry to blind you there. So you gotta get it all in one go. Luckily, it is not a difficult sub-game, so it is doable. Woo, just gotta watch out for them missiles. They get annoying pretty fast. And sadly, no, unlike Star Fox, you cannot do a barrel roll. I don't think. All you can do is just fire and move around. I really love the music that plays here. I'll be quiet for a minute to let you hear it. And the explosions.
Tails? Tails? You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Well, this is a fine kettle of fish. It seems Sonic and Tails have got separated from that crash. Well, that's rough. So right now we need to go to the casino area, but first, it's time to reveal which Chow is going to get raised. So which one of these is the winner? It's the golden egg. Yep, a majority of you wanted me to raise the gold Chow. So, here we are. We're gonna get ourselves a gold Chow. Now how to get the Chow to hatch is either wait for a while, or you can make it hatch. Pick it up, but don't let go of that button. Move the control stick and shake it up. Don't worry, it won't damage anything. It just makes the hatching much faster. And I'm hoping those other 2 eggs won't hatch while they're in the water, because right now, we are unable to go back to Mystic Ruins right now. At Sonic, we are stuck in Station Square. So unfortunately I can't deposit those other 2 eggs in the Mystic Ruins garden. They're gonna have to stay here for a while. Yep, here it comes. Ooh, and he's got a nasty smile on him. Look at that. Well, he already likes us, apparently. So what's the name? It is the season after all, so you know Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, and Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, and the most famous Rudolph, but is there something missing? Apparently so. Suggested by YouTube user Game Master Empire, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, the name is Comet. Now, as for what kind of Chow Comet's gonna be, I haven't quite decided yet. I'm actually gonna just raise it as it goes. I'm gonna keep these eggs in the water so they don't hatch. At least I hope so they don't hatch. Technically I could just hatch them and bid them goodbye, but that seems kinda cruel. As you can see right now, his stats, they're nothing. Absolutely nothing. So how do we raise his stats? Well, one way to raise stamina is to feed him. Right, any one of these are... Yep, there they go. The only way you're going to raise a Chow's stamina is to give him food. Now, if there's food on the ground, they'll probably go to it once they feel hungry. Now, this may sound cruel as well, but it's not a bad idea to force feed them. If you want to raise their stamina and not have to wait for them to get hungry, then just keep feeding them as much as possible. That's the only way you're going to get anywhere. Now, there's going to be a lot to cover about Chow stats and everything, and, you know, how Chow can transform and evolve and whatever. So, I'm actually going to post a link in the description below to a video on exactly how Chow can be raised. Because honestly, it's way too much information for me to handle, I'll say that much. So now I'm going to try to beat as many enemies as possible and try to collect as many animals as I can. But I can only hold up to 10 at a time, so hopefully I don't take too much. Come on, little guy, you know you want it. Baby's first meal. Such a precious thing, isn't it? I can't say from experience since I'm not technically a daddy, but I am an uncle. Okay, Sonic, stop grabbing the Chow, grab the food. Thank you. Not enough to level up yet. Those blue bars, once they're full, your Chow will level up a stat. And the type of animal you give them will determine what stat they'll be influenced in. Oh, plus 24, that's pretty good. I think it's randomized per Chow what the increase will be when a stat levels up. And plus 24 is not too bad. Gold Chow really do have high stats. Excuse me. Or at least they can have particularly good stats anyway. But there is a chance that even with a shiny Chow like this, there is still a chance of having bad stats. Now, I know this is probably going to get pretty dang tedious of me always feeding Chow and such and giving them animals. So, here's something else I'm going to need your input on. Would you want me to keep showing me raising the Chow? Or would you rather I do it off screen and only show off important parts? you know, like such growing up or other various things and whatever. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Just shoot me your opinions in the comments below and we'll see what happens. Hopefully once we're able to go to Mystic Ruins again, I'll be able to deposit those eggs. As you know, I don't want them to go to waste. Just like I don't want all this food to go to waste. Now don't expect this plain naked Chao look for long. In this game, I don't know if there's a way to get rid of something else that you're about to see. Alright, what is it this time? Plus 20, okay, not bad. Thing is, when you give a Chao a little animal that you raise, or obtain, they get certain animalistic traits, which is a little bit strange. So there it apparently got that otter speed. As for this Gigarilla, or should I say Gorilla, the feet changed into those, and he's also got ears. Okay, let's take a look at the black market real quick. Which, I failed to mention, first appeared in Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know if it appeared in the Dreamcast version, but I know it's in the GameCube version. So yes, you can also buy special fruit that Chao will eat, and other eggs. Certain Chao like specific fruit. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to tell in this game. There is an Adventure 2, but not here. Now you see this apple? It looks edible, but it isn't. One thing you can do for Chao is give them something to wear on their heads. This does cover their heads entirely, and you can't see their cute little faces. But, well, it's something. And what is with these two eggs? They're just eggs. How do they keep getting back out of the water? The sooner I can get them out of here, the better. I don't want to have to deal with 3 Chao at once. That'll make raising this little comet much, much difficult. Now there is a way to get these things off of a Chao's head, but it's very cruel and I don't like it so much, so I'm just going to sell this off. Yes, you can sell items that you carry in for some rings. Can't get them back, so once they're gone, they're gone. So a good 250 rings for me, thank you. And that is just about all I need to cover for today. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of animals and such, but uh-oh. Hang on, Comet, Daddy's coming. Unfortunately, at the moment, this Chao cannot swim at all, even if I gave him a swim-type animal. But, that's life. So yes, you can pet Chao too to make him feel more happy. You want to do that. You want to keep your Chao as happy as possible. Because believe me, when they reach a certain point in their lives, that'll actually make a big difference. Trust me. So, like I said, I think that's pretty much all I want to cover for today. So, next time on Sonic Adventure, DX. Blech. I gotta get used to saying that again. We're gonna take a look around Station Square, see what we can find, and maybe we'll run into a familiar face. And then probably run away from it. You probably know what I'm talking about. And hopefully after the next few videos, which again are going to be recorded in advance, I'll have had your choices or opinions on how to raise Chao. Or at least when it comes to raising Comet. That is really weird. Sonic is using the Force. And something else I don't want to talk about. Sorry for bringing that up. So, while Comet's snacking away, until the next time, everybody, I'm gone. Come on, buddy, there's only one little bite left. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?